back with episode 3 of our Fan Chats Choose Their Best Starting 11. We're obviously joined by Will. Will, how's isolation treating you?
Not too bad. It's not too different to my normal life, to be honest with you.
Oh.
I don't tend to go out that much anyway.
Fair enough.
So
You're stay in for 2 weeks straight, though.
That's all I do. I just come out for nuts, and that's it. So, no different. I can't complain.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, obviously we've got a formation. What formation are you going for, Will?
I'm going for a 4-3-3.
Solid.
But the front three, there's only real one up top really on his own, so...
So it's another different formation. We've had 4-4-2, 3-5-2, and now 4-3-3.
4-3-3.
So that kicks off. Right, we'll kick off. Who's your goalie, Will?
Keeper, I've got some honourable mentions for you.
Go on.
I've got honourable mentions of Nelson.
Yeah,
I thought he was quality.
Quality.
Man City game, quality. And Bialkowski, I really liked him. Bialkowski may have made it into my starting 11, but can you remember that game against Liverpool in the Carling Cup?
Yeah.
And we were 2-2, and he sort of chucked a couple in, so I've gone for Schmeichel.
Fair enough.
I think he has to go in.
I think he does as well.
Like George said, he got 29 clean sheets that season where we went up. Won us the league. He tried that bicycle kick against Morecambe, which I thought was incredible. And yeah, he's just gone on to win the league with Leicester. He's just a top keeper in the Prem. And even for us, you could tell, I don't know how we got him at that time. Even though we had all the money, just drop him down from Man City to League 2. He was just so, far too good for us.
He was on ridiculous money though, wasn't he? I seen when we released him, it freed up something like £1 million a season. So you can only imagine, well, you can work out how much he was on.
Oh yeah, but it was worth it. Every penny worth it.
Yeah.
Every penny.
Right, let's go for defence. We'll start with right back.
Right back, okay. So I had a lot of thinking about right back, and everyone I'm putting in, I have had to watch myself. I'm not putting anyone I haven't seen.
That's fair.
And I know John Thompson was really good, and I have seen John Thompson, but I can't really remember him. When I saw him, I was probably about 10, 11. I know he won the league with us. I know he captained us, but I've gone for Kelly Evans because I love him.
What a player!
I love him. I just think his attitude is like one of the best players I've ever seen. Like, his attitude is so good. It kind of proves that anyone can be a footballer, I think. The way he just works so hard during the game.
Yeah.
I think he's incredible. And I hope he stays for a long time.
Yeah.
And like you said, I didn't think he was going to be the first team right back. I thought Brindley was going to start pretty much every game. But since that first game, Kelly Evans, I've seen him against Ipswich. I know he accidentally injured that lad, but even that game, he was putting 100% into it, and he hasn't stopped since. So I love him. I just love him. So,
yeah, great.
Kelly Evans.
Centre backs.
Okay, so the two centre backs, I've got some honourable mentions. Christian Pearce was in my thinking.
Yeah, I like Christian Pearce.
Yeah.
I liked Pearce, but I've gone with Mike Edwards. 311 caps for us. Won the league with us. Chipped in with quite a few goals by the looks of it. I think he was just solid and, like a servant to the club.
Yeah.
So that was a no-brainer, really. I felt. And do you want my next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gary Liddell, I've gone for. He was versatile, could play in midfield as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did a little bit of research, and apparently in the 2012 to 2013 season, he played every minute of every game.
Yeah, that's
So,
good.
and that's the first place he's done in 30 years for Notts.
Yeah.
And he won 4 awards that season as well. So,
What about
he's
one?
12th in League One.
Yeah.
So, I thought he was quality, Gary Liddell.
And then finishing off the defence, left back.
Sheehan.
Yeah.
Alan Sheehan. Quality. He had a lot of arrogance about him, I think. I liked it. His left foot was incredible. Some of the crosses he put in and free kicks was just amazing. And yeah, he won Player of the Year in 2013, apparently. And I think from what I remember of him, he was really good.
Yeah, there's also that famous thing that we've actually never talked about on the channel where he booted Balkowski in the head.
I can't remember that.
You can't remember that?
No.
Oh my god.
We'll take the video out and send it after this.
Yeah,
I can't remember that.
stretching
But
off
yeah,
a lot.
Sheehan was incredible, I thought. Like, I was gutted when he left, and I thought he might come back to us this year as well, because is he still out of contract?
No,
He's still not got a club.
I think he left Luton, didn't he?
Yeah, so I think
But it's a massiis drop, that, isn't it? You can't expect him to drop down to the National League.
I'd expect him to do it, really, but it's what it is.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
We'll move up to the midfield, so we'll go to the right centre mid.
Right, centre mid. We're going to go for... Right, this one, bit of controversy, I think. He's not technically a centre mid, but he was versatile, so I think he could do a job in there. So I'm going to go for Ben Davies.
Yeah?
In centre mid, because, like I say, he could play everywhere. He won quite a few awards. He scored 20 goals for us in 67 games. And I'm sure he was the highest scoring midfielder for Notts since someone quite a long time ago.
Yeah, that sounds right, yeah.
I've gone for Ben Davies. And I thought he was going to go on and do more, to be honest with you. But he didn't really kick on at Derby, did he? But he did great for us.
Yeah.
So that's why I've gone Ben Davies.
Who are you going to put next to him?
I'm going to go for Neil Bishop. It has to be.
Yeah.
And I'd make him captain as well.
Yeah?
I'd make him captain. He was just so good for us, wasn't he? For so long. Like, and he gives me my best memory as well for Notts, which was that header at the front post against City.
I did
Like,
forget.
that moment was just pure joy, like. And I used to love him. Like, I was a bit sad that he went to Mansfield, you know, but he was a great servant to us, and he just got stuck in, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
I think he'd be in our midfield. Well, I know we've got Doyle and O'Brien and stuff, but I still think he'd probably be it would be in our midfield today.
Yeah.
If he started. So, yeah.
And the last midfielder, who are you going with?
The last one is
Yeah.
probably like from the longest seasons ago. So he's from the 2007 to the 2009 season. And I remember when I used to play football up at Notts County because they have that little pitch in the family stand.
Yeah.
I was probably about 8 years old or whatnot. This is my oldest memory, I think. Everyone used to have this player's name on the back. Like every kid. And it was Neil Mackenzie. So I've gone for Neil Mackenzie, just based on a bit of nostalgia. And from my youngest memory, sitting in the Jimmy Cyril stand before we even had the Cop, I just remember he was like the one player I used to watch.
Yeah.
Like, and he just was on everyone knew him. He was just like the star player. I can't remember a lot about what he did on the pitch, because when you're about 8 years old, you don't really watch the pitch, but he was just like my first ever, like,
Favourite.
idol, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I've gone for Neil Mackenzie.
You've gone 4-3-3, so give us one of the forward three.
We'll go right wing.
Yeah.
We'll go honourable mentions. Westcar, great for us, long servant.
Yep.
McGregor
Yeah.
and Rice.
Yeah.
But I've gone for George, Alan George, because I just loved him again. Like, he was a great player. He scored 16 goals for us in 89 appearances, apparently. Won quite a few awards. He's played for Ireland quite a few times. You know, he's done all right in his career, but he was really good for us, I thought. And it was one of the first bits of like real quality that I saw at Notts, like from a winger. And I thought he was just like an all-round good player. He used to work hard. He had talent on the ball. Just score goals, set up goals. So yeah,
So,
I'm gonna go left wing.
left wing. I love him. He's my favourite player to this day. I love him, Jack Grealish. He's gotta be. He was just so good, even for us. Like when you first saw him at Meadow Lane, you thought this kid, that he's gonna be amazing. But he used to just glide past players. like as if they weren't there. And he was only about 18 when he was with us. He was incredible, and he obviously kept us up. Well, he was on loan. He was only meant to be on loan until like January, wasn't he? I think at first.
Yeah.
And he extended his contract, and we stayed up. So he helped us out a bit there. And I watched a YouTube video the other week, and he said in an interview that Notts was one of his favourite years, one of his favourite football years. Because he learned a lot and that. So yeah, I love Jack Grealish. I hope he plays for England.
He still looks out for Notts results and everything like that. So yeah, he's a Notts favourite. Who's your striker then?
Well, I've got a few honourable mentions. One of them is a bit weird, but Carl Hawley I used to like. He didn't score many goals, but I just used to like him.
He had a good chant as well, didn't he?
Yeah, I can't. What chant did he have?
I'm not singing it.
You can sing it?
It's literally just his name.
Oh, I can't remember that.
You can't remember it?
John Stead, pretty good. Pretty good. I wasn't. Some people like him more than me. I wasn't hugely keen on him, but he did a good job for us. Jonathan Fort, I liked Fort, and Rogers. Rogers was good, but I've gone with his partner Lee Hughes.
Yeah.
Just the greatest Notts player I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like,
Not the finisher.
he was just incredible. Like, he literally was. If someone asked me a question like, "Oh, who was your idol growing up?" Like, not idol, my football idol. Better make that clear. It would be Lee Hughes. On the pitch, he was just so good. Like, he just scored every chance. I can remember we played Wigan at home in the cup, and he absolutely bossed them, and they were in the Prem at the time. We played Sunderland. I went to that game, and he scored the absolute worldie from like the touchline, well, from the tightest angle you'll see, and he was just incredible. Like, was it 6? Yes, I've got it here. 60 goals, or 58 goals in 128 games. I thought it was more than that, to be fair, but I think they were all mostly in the season we got promoted, wasn't it? The 2009-2010.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he got 33 goals in 45 games that year.
Yeah, I remember that one well.
It's just mad.
Yeah.
And then who are you going to join all together with? What manager?
I haven't thought about this, so I'm not going to go for the most successful. I'm just going to go to the first one that popped in my head, who was my favourite, and it was got Martin Allen. I love Martin Allen.
I liked Martin Allen. I said that in one of our videos. He's one of my favourites.
He was just so passionate, wasn't he? You could tell he cared. I loved Martin Allen. He used to do Z a lot, and we did all right with Martin Allen, didn't we? I didn't think we did bad.
He was alright. He was alright.
Yeah.
But apparently, like, we did better. Like, we did well under Keith Curl, didn't we, and stuff like that. But you want someone who's going to bring you a bit of excitement. You don't know what he's going to say, and you know he cares. And I thought Martin Allen was incredible. So I would go with Martin Allen, even though I don't think he was the best, like, tactical probably manager. But yeah,
Passionate.
yeah, that's what I'm going for. That's my 11.
Yeah, solid.
So
Yeah, that sums that video up anyway. Keep your eyes peeled for episode 4, and yeah, we'll be back with a new video soon.
Cheers, Will.